All right. Hope everybody's having a good day. Long weekend for a lot of us. Um, I got in a curved screen monitor the other day. It's nothing special. It's one of these Scepters, so it's a couple $100, but it was non-responsive. Had the customer bring it in. Let's take a look. All right. So when I first powered it up, you would see the backlight flash and then go out. Then I then put a signal into it, just a fire stick to get something going, and it would flash and stay on, but we still wouldn't get anything on the screen, no menus, um, but you would hear the fire stick sound, which we're going to hear right away. Um, so it was getting sound. So I took it apart. If you've ever taken these apart, you know there's all different kind of ways. Most of them are brute force. It's a lot of clips. This one has 3 screws on the bottom, so you loosen the 3 screws up, take them out, and you start with some pry slots. You start prying it open. Sorry, I really didn't show it doing that. I really don't have a good setup to show taking one of these apart. You just got to really be careful and gentle with them and watch what you're doing, because there are things in here that you can damage easily. And that's what we're going to talk about. And it also has to do with cleaning your screen. So let's look at this once. So once I got it apart, um, and I hooked everything back up, it started working right away. So I suspect it was just a loose connection, bad connection on the T-con board or something. I don't suspect it was a ribbon cable. That'll usually just lose part of your screen, or you'll get lines in it. So I think it was just a T-con to the main board, or a T-con to the screen. It's been on now for many hours. All right, so what I've got is a screen that came out of another. I think this was a, or maybe it wasn't curved. No, this would have been a flat screen. Um, but I'll show you one thing you got to do when you're taking these apart. This is what you got. This is pretty much all your screen. We're going to get a microscope set up. I'm going to show you what's going on in here. Um, but that's it. There's a couple things of glass, or a couple layers of film. There's a glass. It's got all the little LED circuitry, uh, photo printed into it, and it's got these connections down at the bottom. Now, if you're ever taking these apart, you really got to watch these, because this is what you're going to damage. You damage one of these, you're going to lose parts of your display. You're going to get lines in the screen. And as far as I know, there's nobody in this country that fixes this stuff. It's amazing technology. If you ever look this up, it's a chip on film, chip on glass, chip on board. It's amazing. Um, just don't mess it up. I'm going to show you what happened with this one. So when you're cleaning your screens, do not ever spray anything onto the screen, because what's going to happen is it's going to run down, it's going to get behind that bezel that's on your screen, and it's going to get into these areas. And this, I'm going to show you what happened to this one, because somebody sprayed cleaner on it and it got down. So here's what happens when liquid meets electronics. It actually arced and burned right through this ribbon cable. Took this monitor out. Nothing else was wrong with it. Screen wasn't broken. It's a beautiful monitor. But just by cleaning it, debris, liquid got down in here, and this is what it did. So there is the red, green, and blue LED pixels that are in your screen. Got them greatly magnified. I've got it backlit. That is some really small stuff. So there you can see some of the traces that are in that line. This is a penny. That's how fine those traces are. Let's look at this flex. Look at how small those lines are. You can see some of them are a little larger. Some are really fine. So once again, if you do need to clean your screen, use one of these lint-free cloths. Not hardly wet at all. I barely wet them. If you do have a little spot, a lot of times I'll just lick the rag and wipe it on the spot. Just a little lick on the rag. If you got something that's really hard and you really want to be careful, you don't want to push on it. As you saw, that's all that is that thin piece of glass. So hopefully that got something for you. Journey says Merry Christmas. Journey, look at Journey. Where's that Bernie Nash? Can I get all three of his up here? No. Where'd that Journey? Here's my Journey. So remember, don't if you've got a little keyboard vacuum, clean that bottom edge with that. Don't even blow debris down in it. Um, keep liquids far away. Hold on. Come here. Bernie Nash. Come here, Bernie Nash. Oh. We got Kobe. Hold on. Kobe wants to come up and say, there's the Kobe. And where's Bernie Nash? Come here, Bernie Nash. Oh, Bernie Nash. And there's a Bernie Nash. What's the matter? Are you shy? Oh, there's a Bernie Nash. All right. So no liquids on your screens. Dry cleaning only. Like, subscribe. See you next time.